at $185, 16-inch for as low as $195, and 17-inch starting from only $200. Why buy used tires when you can get quality brand new tires for such low prices at Tire Zone? Visit us in the blue building next to the VG roundabout or call 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Again, 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
Wonderful. Well, guess what? It's now time for Vaval Central here on Radio Caribbean International. Vaval Central is brought to you by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, by Creamery Novelty, Harris Paints, and we've got some information from Harris for you in a minute. Also by Creamery Novelty. Did we say that? Yes, Harris Paint. We said Tropical Shipping. They're also part of our program sponsors here, and also the First National Bank.
We're back! Vaval Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vaval Central! Yeah! Vaval Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and TRCI. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Paints, and Creamery Novelties. Vaval Central! Yeah!
Absolutely. Well, let me give you some information. If you switch from your current paint brand or upgrade to Ultima Advance and enjoy 20% off the 1 gallon and 5 gallon sizes for a limited time, more homeowners and professionals are making the switch to Ultima Advance for richer, accurate colors, excellent coverage, low odor, comfort, and durable finishes engineered to go the distance in our Caribbean climates. So visit your nearest Harris Paints today. Visit your nearest Harris or any other participating hardware and discover why more customers are choosing Harris Paint's Ultima Advance. It's not just paint. It is an upgrade, and that is not all. We've got some information from you as well. If you want to upgrade now, if you take the initiative and you upgrade, and guess what? They've got some information. Well, guess what? They're actually putting you to the test. So if you bring a physical color sample from any other paint brand to Harris Paint store and put the color matching expertise to the test, Harris Paints will try to match your color in a 1 gallon size as a standard trial. Now, if Harris Paints successfully match it, you'll receive an additional 5% off for your purchase. So that's a saving of 25% off added to what already exists on that color. And guess what? If they can't match it, well, the first gallon, the trial gallon, will be absolutely free. It will be on them. So that's confidence in color, backed by real results. So before you settle, visit a Harris Paint store and discover why more homeowners and professionals are making the switch to Ultima Advance. It's not just paint, it's an upgrade. And a reminder to Tropical Shipping, ship any small packages and LCL cargo with Dropbox. Dropbox is the fastest way to ship from the U.S. to St. Lucia with a 4-day transit from Florida to St. Lucia. It's a great option for carnival supplies, school uniforms, small electronics, online shopping, and more. Also save time when you sign up for e-services. You can book, pay, and track your cargo in one location. With e-services, it's faster and way more secure to ship your cargo. So, register and sign up today. Contact them. The number is 457-0900, or you can email stluciasales@tropical.com.
The 2026 Calypso quarterfinals are here. South Calypso Tent takes the stage Saturday, June 13th, followed by Fire One. On Wednesday, June 17th, KPT. On Thursday, June 18th, and TOT. On Saturday, June 20th, National Cultural Center, 8:30 p.m. Admission is only $25. Who will advance to the semi-finals? Come out and witness the battle. This event is licensed by ECHO and brought to you by the CMMC.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high-five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelty.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Today, get your credit card June 30, don't delay.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No package too big, too small. Cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Do you remember the last time St. Lucia went absolutely red? That feeling of being swept up in something bigger than yourself. Bigger than yourself. Thousands of people. One heartbeat. One night. You felt it. And you said, we need to do that. Again. Well, St. Lucia, Red Carnival, and RCI heard you. Color Me Red is back. And this time, we're bringing the king of soca himself, Machel Montano. Machel Montano. Friday, July 17th at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground from 7 p.m. General tickets cost $175. Available from Steve's Barbershop, The Cell Outlets, TM Antoine Partners, RCI, and Red. Events.4circletickets.com. VIP $595 available only online at Red. Events.4circletickets.com. One stage, one color, one explosive night. There's no holding back. Color Me Red, the encore, presented by Bank of St. Lucia and supported by Peter Beer, Flo, Bounty Rum, JP Chene, Hendricks Gin, Windjammer Landing Resort and Residence, Campari, Doers 12, Hennessy, Grace, Jack Daniels, Tito's Vodka, Blue Waters, Travel and Leisure Center, and M Motors.
Imagine, sometimes it's feeling like there's only 2 days in the week. Yesterday was Monday, and look at that Friday afternoon. So hear that. Do you have a talent or skill that you can turn into a business idea? Well, don't sleep on you, my youth. Get your business started today. The Youth Economy Agency will guide you. Provide funding. Yes, sister, provide funding. Plus training to run your business profitably. Yo, go online now to start living the St. Lucian dream. Just one click and boom, you're in business.
The summer of sports is almost here, and Massey Stores Home has all you need to upgrade your game day. Enjoy up to 35% off on select televisions, appliances, furniture, and more. Perfect for Father's Day. Swipe your Massey card. With every $500 spent, get a chance to win some incredible Samsung prizes like a Samsung 65-inch 4K Smart TV and recliner combo, or a Samsung 65-inch 4K Smart TV. So don't just watch the games, celebrate Dad as well. Visit Massey Stores Home today.
Oh man, just my luck. I can't get to the airport in time now to pick up the mother-in-law. She's gonna mess me up.
James had one job: get there.
But it looks like his battery life was low, and now his mother-in-law is going to have every reason to let her daughter know just how unreliable James is. She'll never let him live this one down. Ever. Don't be like James. Make sure you get where you need to with the all-new Maximo battery. Available island-wide at all automotive art stores and leading gas stations and part shops. The all-new Maximo battery now comes with an up to 2-year full replacement warranty for installation and free maintenance check at Automotive Art. The all-new Maximo battery. Get there.
Radio Caribbean International. The station that loves Carnival.
Morning, Teddy.
Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, another great morning, giving thanks.
Absolutely.
We go through with Vaval Central, lots to speak on. We're moving towards the last 3 quarterfinals for Calypso. We're moving towards the KPT tent, towards the Fire One tent. Fire One going at it early, and then we will be ending on the weekend with the tent, the takeover tent in the 45th year, going before the judges. They'll be hoping for the best for the troops, all because the South tent went and gave a good account of themselves last Saturday, and so we're looking to see what the 3 others will be presenting before the judges. Monday morning, 8 o'clock, as is the custom, you tune into Vaval Central, you get all the results of who was qualified and who was not to the semi-finals, and you're moving into a busy week next week where we will be heading towards the following weekend, the semis of both the soca and Calypso. Bumper weekend indeed, as the carnival begins to heat up. Interesting, Maureen, just observing that some of our moments have gone viral. The performance by BBT at the soca has gone viral. St. Kitts Media, Barbados Media,
Certainly.
the Red Israel, a number of the countries having school competitions, but I don't think any of them captured that vibe that we had at that soca, that secondary school soca, both with the winner and indeed BBT and a number of other competitors. That clip where she's moving the crowd across the venue.
Oh, yes.
I'm ready when I saw St. Kitts repeating it. It's then Barbados and Antigua, if a clip, really showing that our schools had impact. And I'm hearing
One
that
of the big soca influencers actually did a piece on
Blackie,
it. Yeah, Blackie.
Blackie is a big influence on Instagram, and I saw he too carrying the clip. He was, and of course the comparison with Ricky T and his daughter in the antics on stage.
Oh, you should have known. I should have known.
I really like his vibe. He's really the ultimate, the true, authentic, and always hitting the nerve, understanding the pulse on the ground. Today, we have a representative from the Judges Association joining us. They will be here, a new association in place, and they're getting ready. Of course, they're already in action, going with the preparation for the big judging engagements. That is on, and of course we have the Carnival Queen contestants who will be here, another group of contestants preparing for the big show, the prestigious National Carnival Queen show, the excitement at fever pitch, most saying it is one of the most closely contested in years, and also the quality not lacking at all. Saying good morning to Alanis, hoping that she does what we're looking forward to her doing this morning. Alanis, on you. And then also we have Sir Lancelot, foremost radio announcer, producer, artist, and now ambassador in his multiple roles. He'll be here to speak on his involvement in Carnival. He, of course, with one of the popular songs in the Power Soca. He's been there before. He has placed on a number of occasions in Soca Monarch, a big return for him. So we're looking forward to that. But we always start with the Kaiso on Vaval Central, and the South Tent, as you said, came down well over the weekend. We had Minelle thrilling our Vaval Central audiences yesterday with her in-studio performance, as she had thrilled the live audiences over at the Cultural Center. And so we're starting with the South Tent, an interesting twist from Gumption speaking on the Creole therapy. The Creole therapy.
Hey! I try to reason gentle, I try to talk refined, but English never reach where Creole touch the mind. A simple Buddha straighten up what manners can do, and a chuma make people stop and respect you. It's like the language carry magic in every sound, a healing vibration, therapy for this town. The next time I go to a ministry and no one comes to attend to me, Creole therapy, oh God, Creole therapy. The opening
at it, they told me, but they come waltzing in it. 40 Creole therapy, oh God, Creole therapy. Sakalela, Zota sous vacances. Parfait, moi, si oui, maman sort. Fini fait travail gouvernement. Nothing beats a problem like little Creole therapy. If English is a problem, use the Creole therapy. Creole is the medicine. Creole is the cure. Every bad vibration, Creole make it pure. Mas we epi yo, sakwe yon ye di tout. Arang mama yo. Saki vezot se bouk sa, yo ka fou. Them young men keep on dying, cause nothing make them fear. This English that they're working, I chook they born to hair. Tell them stop the violence, it's sounding soft and weak. But once a Creole warning, so can make them freak. We preaching in King's English, it fall into the ground. When Creole hit the spirit, like thunder hit the sound. The police does have it eerie, cause the sons on crime is pure mockery. Creole therapy, Creole therapy. Why you talking about gun amnesty when it falling on deaf ears constantly? Creole therapy, oh God, Creole therapy. Say, porter se fizi an twe, ase moun so chatwe. Let's not police fizi we, America be no let TV play we. Nothing beats a problem like little Creole therapy. If English is the problem, use the Creole therapy. Creole is the medicine, Creole is the cure. Every bad vibration, Creole make it pure. Pas we epi yo, sakwe yon ye di tout. Ah, rang mama yo, saki ve se moun sa, yo ka fou. Old granny's secret weapon, the boys who back at hand. Had a special force turn a boy into a man. She didn't beg for respect, she didn't negotiate. Say a patois, she would regulate. So when I see women taking their disrespect, remember how Granny used to keep me in check. Use the power right in front of you, don't let no man bamboozle you. Creole therapy, oh God, Creole therapy. That's the formula elders use for years. Make offenders shift gears. Creole therapy, oh God, Creole therapy. Si yo ki yo nom touche mwen, mette l'amour enlève mwen. Coupa l'amour, na piche kwen nou. Nothing beats a problem like little Creole therapy. English is the problem, use the Creole therapy. Creole is the medicine, Creole is the cure. Every bad vibration, Creole make it pure. Pass way epi yo, everybody. See, long mama yo. Thank you very much, St. Lucia.
Creole therapy. Well, we won't comment much. We have judges in the house this morning. We have Alison Pascal and the president or chairman, Mr. Movin Joseph, here with us. Two of the executive of the new Judges Association. They are here with us. We've seen them. Our Facebook people seen them. Ms. Pascal and Movin, they've been in the association before. No strangers, no newcomers, right? They've been in the fray, in the cauldron of action before, and now they're simply at the helm of the executive. We are looking forward to, as we said, the bumper program. The Carnival Queen contestants join us in a bit. Once we've had some elucidation from our two judges in here, and then we have Sir Lancelot joining us. He is a multiple participant, a multifaceted contributor to our Vaval development. So we continue in the South Tent. There was one looking for the claim for national unity, what they call a nation building song. Interesting indeed from the South Tent. many had interesting views on this one. Let's take a listen.
From ash to flame, from doubt to pride, hear the heartbeats of a people who never die. St. Lucia, lift your voice and rise again. Good night. In the Caribbean's heart where the pitons touch the sky, St. Lucia's beauty shines with a spirit that won't die. From the waterfall strengthless song to the rainforest vibrant hue, the island magic lingers forever anew. My people strong and resilient with a culture so divine, a blend of heritage and pride that's truly one of a kind. St. Lucia will rise again like the sun on the horizon, yes, with a fire that burns and a heart that's so rising. Yes, my people will unite with a spirit that's strong. Oh Lord, St. Lucia will rise again and sing a brand new song. Yes, we will. We will rise. Sing it. Yes, we will. If you believe the country will rise again, you gotta help me sing this part. We will rise. Yes, we will. Now listen. From Grosile to Soufred, the landscapes tell the tale of a people who overcome with a spirit that never fails. The economy will flourish with growth and progress in sight. Our potential shining like a beacon light. The culture will thrive with festivals that never cease. St. Lucia's heart beats strong with a spirit that brings release. And that's why St. Lucia will rise again like the sun on the horizon, yes, with a fire that burns and a heart that's so rising. Yes, my people will unite with a spirit that's strong, strong, strong. St. Lucia will rise again and sing a brand new song. Yes, we will. We will rise. Yes, we will. Oh, we will rise. Yes, we will. Now listen. The world will take notice as St. Lucia takes its place. A leader in innovation with a future that bright and peace. My people will prosper with opportunities galore. St. Lucia stars will shine forevermore. With every challenge faced, the country grows stronger still. St. Lucia will rise with a spirit that fulfills. Sing it, man. St. Lucia will rise again like the sun on the horizon. Yes, with a fire that burns and a heart that's so rising. Yes, my people will unite with a spirit that's strong, strong, strong. St. Lucia will rise again and sing a brand new song. Yes, you will. And I do believe in my heart that this country, we're gonna take over the world. We will take over the world. Trust me. Sing the song. We will rise. Now listen. We gotta pick up our hero.
We will rise a nation building song, one of the categories in the variety of topics. Normally the gamut tackled by artists, and often remember a few companies the last few years actually awarding a prize for the best nation building song. Seeing him in a different mode there as he went on stage for the South Calypso tent, pushing their message and ensuring that they get as well represented as possible over in the semi-finals. We here with Moving Joseph and Alison Pascal. They seem well coupled together, not so? The solidarity and unity were in. They cut a good,
close quarters.
A good picture.
We're in agreement here.
Yes. If they'll allow King Beats to squeeze through. They seem, well, that's it. That's the prize for tardiness, not so, Maureen? That's the punishment for tardiness. Good morning, King Beats. Morning. Yeah, Moving Joseph, welcome once again, Alison Pascal. What are you attempting to do differently? You've laid a foundation. Many have commended the formation of the association. It helps in organization. It provides assistance to the central body, the CPMC, in running the competitions. This regime, as it were, under this new dispensation, what are you looking to do differently, if at all? Or are you simply consolidating on the foundation existing?
Good morning, St. Lucia, and of course to our tent leaders and artists from the various radio tents. When I say a pleasant good morning to you on behalf of the management committee and members of the Judges Association. So the Judges Association, we did have an election, and the new committee, we are now focusing on training and development of the judges for the art form. As we are aware that the judges are continuously judging and through experience, and what we are doing now is to build on what they have already acquired. The former executive did some work, and we are continuing from there, and we are adding what we believe that the judges would need to better the art, the craft in judging the competitions ahead of us. We take pride in ensuring that every judge who sits on a panel is qualified and ready to mark based on the criteria that is before them. So this is the aim and the vision for the new management committee.
Right. Clearly stated, moving, and we're looking forward to, there's always debate from time immemorial about judges. It's always a hot topic, the judges, the competence, the bias, the fairness in going forward. What have you done to ensure that there's an aspect that's been often articulated on this program, that one, there is the clinical training in scoring and marking, the approach to it. Many have said that you take an ordinary calypso fan and put them before a score sheet to judge. A number of them won't know where to start, so that is very good. You've acquitted yourself. The knowledge of calypso, of the body of work, familiarity, if past material, local, regionally, the nuances, the context of calypso. Any thought, any work towards ensuring that your judges, when selected, are really steeped in the knowledge of calypso, or do you simply leave that to them?
Good morning, St. Lucia. This is Alison Pascal. And good morning to Calypso fans here and abroad in the diaspora.
Good morning to Vaval Central.
Good morning to your Vaval Central crowd as well. I believe the thing that stands out most about this organization is what makes a judge. How do you qualify to become a judge? And I think you start with the love of the art form and a desire to protect the art form and to watch it grow, meander, move, but blossom under your adjudication. So when you speak about the what we're going to do differently, or what is our mandate as a new executive, I think what we are doing is exactly what you pointed to, finding ways to get people familiar with the history of calypso, with what calypso is, how it hits you, where it hits you, the belly of calypso, where it comes from. And we're doing that through a series of things. The training does lend itself to that because we are doing on-site training. That's part of your development, where we actually get judges to attend tents, and during the tent or during the intermission, we sit down and we have that discussion of what was different, what did you see? We have a lot of comments about, our musical acumen and so forth. We have a lot of that kind of debate, vocals, how people use their vocals and so on. So this is really where we are at in terms of developing persons' comfortableness, if that's a word,
or comfort,
with
comfort,
comfort with the material that's local and regional in terms of calypso.
Okay, interesting. Because the point you're making, I'm sure you got me clearly, that I know you're trying to grow the pool of judges, and enthusiasm and love, as you say, is important. But we always advocate that shouldn't be one of the main criteria, because the knowledge of it is very important. And you've heard often, Moving has heard my analogy to CXC marking, that the CXC markers are trained to judge and score, but surely their knowledge of their physics or their mathematics is foremost. So we shouldn't be any different in Calypso. As much as enthusiastic as you are, as punctual as you are at the training sessions, your knowledge of Calypso, the nuances, for originality, for plagiarism, for you need to know a certain body. You can't know every Calypso has been written. There are a million of them, but you should know and trace the development. So that a suggestion we have made here is that at the entry level, if Marine decides you want to judge, and that might well be the case, knowing Marine, multifaceted, there's almost an entry exam before she attends your training. Miss Pascal and Moving and so get them or people well suited. I was suggesting, for example, just imagine a team like Ember Charles and Earl Huntley and Batchelor. Just speaking to you about Calypso to ascertain that you know what this thing is about, even before you do the association's exams and training. So that way, there's no question. Everybody going in there is a body, has a certain body of knowledge. But so I think we get the point. But we're asking too that you all are under pressure. I noticed you have about 40 members in the association, roughly. Right. So the logic says, are we going to say to ourselves, for these writers who have been so demanding about the ability and so on, that there are 40 competent judges at every stage? I say that to go to the point, the rule that says that I think there's a move to alter that or to modify it, that no judge can judge successive stages of the competition. So you judge quarters, you cannot judge semis. You judge semis, you can't judge finals. That makes it lean. Otherwise, you're saying that there are 40 people in St. Lucia who are very competent. A number of the other islands stick to a smaller pool of well-established, respected people. We hear the names every year, about 10, 12 of them, that judge all stages of the competition. How you respond to that, Ms. Pascal? You see the dilemma to keep the quality, but also assuring that all 40 of your people are at any time ready, competent to judge.
And this is what I agree, but building capacity is not a situation where you limit the number of persons who can become qualified or who can become competent to judge. I give the example of Barbados has a high reading population. That's capacity built. It can be done, and I don't think we have to reduce the number of persons, but we have to work at the competencies of the judges that we get. And to deal with a situation that you mentioned in terms of the judges transitioning from the love of the art form
to be knowledgeable,
to become knowledgeable, it has to be training. It has to be familiarization with the material. That's what it is. And that is why we are looking as an executive to continuous training, because we have a tendency in St. Lucia, Carnival is coming, and everybody's excited and everybody's doing. And when we had the preliminary discussion about opening the judges to be evaluated by, persons who, some of who you have mentioned, we welcomed the opportunity because we take on board the criticisms or the critique of our patrons, our colleagues, other persons in the industry, the tent leaders and so on. We take those on board because what we are looking is to refine our judges' ability. We are looking to get them so well honed, their skills so well honed that they are above reproach. We like when our judging coincides with what people who are knowledgeable about the art form believe it should be. We enjoy that, but we are true to the criteria. This is what we use as our ultimate process of evaluating ourselves.
That has been the big area of clarification, that judges don't stick to emotion and roaring crowds, but they stick to the criteria, and so the passion. Often too in St. Lucia, in fairness, the public decides there's this one song that the artist has that must win that crown, that's crown worthy. And so they forget often that it's 2 rounds of competition. So even if you score well, the consistency is important, the balance over the 2 rounds. Quickly, and we get pointed, many have debated for years. Explain to the public, how do the judges deal with a simple example of an artist missing lines, or as we see in the parlance, eating lines in the calypso lingo. The public, boy, the purists, the traditionalists often think, you had a raging argument, if he missed lines or he skipped lines, he's out. He couldn't have made it. And so what is the measure? How do you deal with that under the criteria as trained judges? What do you tell your trainees? How does the panel deal with that? So I am a big calypsonian. I'm the mighty Teddy. I'm well known. I'm respected. But I ate 3 lines. I skipped 3 lines. I muffled three lines clearly. Or I left a gap, which is worse. You know, how is that dealt with in the criteria and in judging?
Ultimately, it is how it impacts the song, because when you look at the criteria, does the song still hold together regardless of that gaffe? You will be penalized because your presentation will be affected. How you deliver the song, your delivery will be affected, but it does not put you out of the competition, because the criteria again will allow you to score points on your salient points, and some calypsonians are very crafty. The lines may not be the ones that are intended. So they lay die, or they put in words that are not exactly,
but they don't leave the gap.
They don't leave the gap.
Yeah.
I think you are more penalized for changing the message of the song rather than for, missing a line or two.
So that would be in the development of the theme and so on, one, but also under performance, I'd imagine. Under performance.
Under performance.
Yeah, you'd also that will also be dealt with as far as that's concerned. Tell us also the rule of persons overstaying. There's a time limit for each competition, isn't there?
Yes.
Right. So if I go a minute or 2 past my time, as has happened, I'm told that one of the juniors is penalized for going on much too long. It has happened in the past. What is the approach? How is that dealt with, that I go 2 or 3 minutes past the allotted time?
So as judges, we have the chief judge who's going to be timing all calypsonians or artists. And once your time gets there, if you are allotted 10 minutes on stage, once you reach the 10 minutes, he now starts the countdown of how long you stay on stage. We do have a rubric where you are 1 minute for every minute
per judge.
It's
very serious.
So
one point
for every minute extra that you stay. So if you stay 3 minutes, 3 points per judge. That's removed from your total scores at the end of your marking. Also, if you have persons on stage, again, all of that information is shared with the artist. So it's not like you are penalized right there and there. You are aware of it. So if you are given 10 persons on stage and at any one point you have 12 persons, there's a deduction of 5 points total from each judge for having more people. Now, it does not mean that you cannot have 20 people. It's just that you cannot have more than 10 persons on stage at any given time. So an artist like Mighty Maureen comes and she has 25 persons as part of her presentation, that's fine. But once she does not have more than 10 persons on the stage at one given time, so you are penalized for that purpose.
Yeah, and your rule and guidance as far as plagiarism and originality. So clearly I have lots of melodic lines from a well-known calypso from Trinidad, say. It sounds familiar to you as a judge. What is the approach? To what measure, to what extent, at what point does it become an infraction?
So at the moment, I'll have Alison, we go back again.
Revert to our
CMMC, CPMC rules and regulations. However, every artist is entitled to have at least 4 bars of any other song. Once you have gone more than that, you will be penalized in the music category of the criteria. So persons are allowed to have that. Now, some artists, they utilize other people's songs or music deliberately as sampling, and they
to a permissible level,
to a level, and they believe that
yes,
and
to
make a point, and then persons believe that we as judges, we are not aware, although we are not sharing when we on the panel of saying, oh, you heard that Teddy just used TC's music. We don't say that, but all of our judges are trained, and we go through that process of listening to various types of music, so that once you hear that comes up, it just rings a bell to you. And this is how we address this situation, the music.
Yeah, interesting. And finally, we're going to take a break and come back to our judges. You're staying with us. We're going to the Carnival Queen contestants and coming back to move in on Miss Pascal, because we have a lot more to explore and to elucidate to the public. We are asking, as he said, the panel, the question that many are not aware of, that there are 7 judges, but the highest and the lowest at each turn is struck off to eliminate bias. Tell us, explain to the public, and at what stage is that done? Is it the aggregate score? Is it in each category and on each judge? Explain to the public clearly how is that done, the striking off of the highest and lowest. A lot of the public not aware of that 7 may judge, but at each turn, the highest score and the lowest score are struck off. So that you get the mean of so it's 5 scores actually going.
So 5 scores will be utilized for the total or the final scores by our auditors. So what happens is the Calypsonian presents. All 7 judges will score. When it gets down to the auditors are going to review all of that. Well, they go over everything to ensure that the judges tallied correctly. After which they would take off the lowest mark and the highest mark, and then the rest of the marks are tallied, and this is the score the artists will be utilizing. However, we are now in the process of going to try out, may not be this season, but we will try out utilizing the highest and lowest in every category in the near future. However, we want to sensitize the artists and the tent leaders of that new process before just introducing it to them, because they are accustomed to one thing. And we know St. Lucians, all of us, if you do not explain things to us, we are going to use it against you in a court of law. So what we do is we will have training and development for artists, tent leaders, even judges, so that they will understand this new method of scoring is where we'll be going into, just to see which one works better, because we already know the aggregate score. Now we're going into categories. We will see which one works a lot better as judges, as auditors, and the artists themselves.
Interesting. We continue for our judges in a bit. We're going to the Carnival King contestants. That's the prize. Move in and Miss Pascal fee for arriving late, Maureen. You're a little late. So 8 o'clock is the time as we start on time. We're coming back to them. We're going to somebody who has competed already. It is Colorful by Lushan from the South Tent, and we put them to a test a little later. You think so, Maureen? Play a tune and ask them to score it first. Absolutely. You think so? That'll be fair. That'll be interesting. You have Bachelor's tune there, the one we like, King Beats, the original one we have. We'll run it a little later. We'll run that for them. Moving, putting it to the test. Let me see how you judge that. Let's go.
That's fine.
We're going with Colorful, and then we go into the Carnival Queen contestants. We're going to come back with the judges. A lot more to discuss, and the reaction, the appreciating the information that you're sharing with the public. Colorful, Lushan.
How something so beautiful twists the human mind. Make grown men blind, leave good sense behind. Colors give life meaning and tone. Paint, pride, and passion we've always known. Red for fire, blue for pain, green for growth after rain. They brighten a world that would fade to gray. Yet still you twist it into a tool to divide, control, or overrule. Oh, oh. If you fight for it like loyalty school, brother, you is a color fool. We color coordinated, but conscience disconnected. When shade have more control than you. When fabric rule what's right and the true, then color wearing you. So if you fight for it.
Absolutely beautiful one, isn't it?
Good morning again, Vaval Central 101.1 on radio. It's shared on the Carnival St. Lucia page. It's also on Facebook, the official page of Radio Caribbean. I hope Consuelo and the team have shared it. I hope Lovely has shared the program. So everybody on Facebook, the official page of Radio Caribbean, to share to all your friends to follow. And of course, we're on YouTube and all the other relevant platforms, including online. UTV 124 on Flow. I hope you told your granny and your auntie to watch it on TV. They like the comfort of the big screen. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. You relaxed? You ready? Or you enjoying it still, or you can't wait for this Queen Show thing to be over?
I'm enjoying the process. I am enjoying the journey. I'm making the most of it.
Mm-hmm. Right. And we're here with Miss Export St. Lucia. Darlene Francis is the name, I'm correct?
Yes, you're very correct. Good morning.
Right. So far, the experience, just summarize for us, Miss Republic on board. Good morning to Mr. Ron Leon and the team. I know they're all locked in. I trust that they are. Tell us of the experience thus far.
The experience so far has been very different. It is not what I am used to in terms of the attention, the spotlight, but it is very enjoyable. You have the opportunity to do a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do, like going to the different events, being exposed to different things. And so I'm really appreciating everything that comes with it, despite having to balance things like managing time, having to do work, having to do gym, having to do all of that. I'm still enjoying the process.
Right. And as is normally the custom, you get the grand introduction. Go again and introduce yourself to the public. Tell them who you are and why you're here.
Good morning, St. Lucia and everyone listening. I am Shanette Ramu. I am from the Mabwea Valley in Denry North. I am Miss Republic on board at this year's National Carnival Queen Pageant, and I am contestant number 5.
And your colleague is?
I am Darlene Francis, Miss Export St. Lucia, proudly showcasing excellence and authenticity at home and abroad. I'm 21 years old from the lovely community of Cicero.
I see your research said you are already a Castries person. There's a Mount Fortune in there somewhere. Mount Fortune, there's Leclerc and Cicero. So you're a true Castries girl. Yes, representing. Tell us, Miss Republic, on board the journey. Your bio says that you're a mathematician, a brilliant girl, looking to solve the world's problem of being terrified of mathematics. Yes. And you also work with a bank, hoping to go on to actuarial science. And so, what is this mathematics whiz doing in a Queen Show? Why?
Okay, so why the National Carnival Queen Pageant? It might be a bit of a surprise that somebody who is that much into academics also has a passion for pageantry. I have always been interested in pageantry. I developed this passion for pageantry as a child. I had an older sister, as I previously mentioned, who was involved in pageantry. She is actually the reigning Miss Royal St. Lucia Police Force. Okay. And witnessing her participate in all of these pageants, I became very fascinated by it. If I am to pinpoint an exact moment where it was really like, yes, I want to do this, I would say it is when she participated in the Miss Royal St. Lucia Police Force pageant, sometime in 2017, I believe. Seeing her on the stage and seeing her just put herself out there and really showcasing what she has, I was like, I want to do that as well. So that really reinforced my decision that I really want to do this. What do I bring? I want people to know that persons who are on the analytical side can also be creative and be into fashion and all these types of things.
Yeah. Tell us, mathematics is a serious word, a bad word to some. Some are terrified, even some of the brightest people. It is a very serious and chronic problem in our academic sector that Caribbean people, St. Lucians, struggle with mathematics. Tell us what you think is the reason for that phobia and how can it be overcome in your own mind?
I think there are a lot of reasons for the possible, negative attitude towards mathematics. One, it can be just the way that persons perceive it. if they see it as irrelevant, there is no use for it, then they might not develop a positive attitude towards it, which also leads to another possible cause being that of maybe attitude of the teacher. Is the teacher teaching the subject in a way where it comes across as useful in the future? Also, teacher methodology. Is it being taught in a way where it's not abstract and persons are able to understand? Also, you have to think of, is it the syllabus, the curriculum, is it too heavy that persons are not able to adapt and take time to learn? Is it the nature of the exam? Does the exam not properly test the students' knowledge and so they become overwhelmed? There are a lot of numerous factors that I believe are at play here.
Yeah, that numeracy is in fact a problem throughout the Caribbean. You involved in banking.
Yes.
That has been the question of many. How is what's the functional use and utility of mathematics? They often question that. It seems so abstract. How am I going to use that in the real world? How have you, to be honest, been able to use it of benefit to your company, to your bank, in a real sense?
Persons think that mathematics is just about the numbers and the letters, and like people say, solving for X. It's more than that. It goes beyond that. Mathematics really helps you, one, with your creativity. It helps you with your critical thinking skills, your analytical thinking skills. So it goes just beyond the numbers. In a financial institution like the bank, it goes beyond, okay, adding the numbers, giving cash. In a back office position, it helps with creativity, thinking, how am I going to solve this problem? Analysis. If I'm given something and I have to interpret, okay, what is the cause here? What is the cause for this? And how do I get a solution? All of that is mathematics, and persons do not necessarily see that because of the way mathematics is taught. It's brought to the world as 2 plus 3 is 5. X plus Y is 10. What is X and what is Y? So,
yeah. Well, tell us a good example of how it's the functional use of mathematics indeed from you to come. Apart from that, you have hinted that from early you were a leader, a prefect.
Yes.
You, assessed by many, has been relatively introverted. How do you balance the two? A reserved person who has an instinct for being a leader.
I am introverted, not wanting to be out in the open, like public spaces with large crowds. But when it comes to leading, I take pride in leading because I feel like it's guiding somebody and setting a role model for them. How exactly do I balance it? It's just a matter of remembering. It can be a bit intimidating, but at the end of the day, the end goal for me being a leader is more important than having to shy away from a crowd. I would prefer to be able to guide somebody and lead somebody better in the right direction than for me to say, okay, I'm not doing this because I don't want to. There's too many people watching.
We'll get back to you, but we're going to Miss Darlene Francis, Miss Export St. Lucia, to learn more about her as she continues that journey. Tell us, Miss Darlene Francis, you are a musician.
Yes, I am.
A female in the St. Lucia Police Band. How has that challenge been in a male-dominated sphere like the police band? And I see you on stage backing up the different calypsonians and so on with your trumpets. We'll get to that in a while. How has that been? First of all, let's speak to the psychology of existing in a male-dominated space.
Well, it's been a very interesting experience because it's something I've never really done before. But they're very welcoming, and I really appreciate that they've given me the opportunity to shine as being the first female trumpeter in the band. And I just really enjoy that experience.
Yeah, the trumpet has been your chosen instrument. I'm seeing that you started from Ave Maria doing the recorder and playing the recorder. Is that the only instrument you play?
The trumpet?
The trumpet.
Currently, yes. But I have played the French horn before.
Yeah. You also, of course, you're part of the St. Lucia Police Band automatically. Yes, any ambition, any affinity for policing, or you happy in the police band? You'll stick at that?
I'm very happy in the police band.
We won't see you on the beach with arresting people and so on. Not just yet.
But I'm currently studying criminal justice.
Okay, so in another sense, you just me. Tell us what your love of music and your practicing music, that trumpet, how has it shaped you, Darlene Francis? Explain fully to us. What has it done to you as a person, your growth, your development?
Well, when I first started with music, I never really saw it as something to take as something to do as a career. But as I grew older, I realized that is something that I really want to do. It's really shaped me, and I really realized that is something that I really want to do. And I really appreciate the fact that the people that were there from the beginning allowed me to have this, and made me realize that I love music.
Are there any other musicians in your family? Is the talent across the family?
Yes, maybe not in the same way, but I have a vocalist sister. Her name is Jessie Leos, and there are other
Jessie, the sister?
musicians. Yes, she is.
Yes, she is a strong vocalist, well-known vocalist. Good morning, Jessie, and a strong media personality too. Very talented, very gifted. So there's Jessie. She as a vocalist.
Yes.
So there is talent in your family, the musical
Yes.
talent to go through.
On both sides.
And then too, you are sponsored by Export St. Lucia. How has that been? How clearer are you as an advocate for exporting our products? How much better do you now understand the mission of your sponsor, Export St. Lucia?
Well, given that they export talent, as a performer and a musician, we align really well, and I'm very proud to be an ambassador for Export St. Lucia.
Your own growth and development, you started again as being much into yourself. Tell us, in what ways have you grown, developed, changed since starting that pageant journey?
Well, I've never really been one to put myself or my talents out there, and I've come to realize that growth really comes down to you taking chances and believing in yourself. And this pageant has given me the opportunity to build confidence, develop myself as a woman, and really show the youth who are reserved and quiet out there like me that you don't have to be the loudest in the room to make an impact.
Yeah. How do you handle reserved you being mobbed when you walk the streets, when people approach you? How have you handled that, now being in every sense a true celebrity in St. Lucia? How has that transition been for you?
It's very interesting. Someone would see me on the road, they would tell me, Darlene, I'm like, how do you know my name? But it's an enjoyable experience. I like it.
Right, that's what I was saying. You're enjoying it.
Yes.
It's not throwing you off and intimidating you and so on. No.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
What's your strongest area in the pageant, and which one gives you the most challenge? Which one has you most nervous as the pageant approaches? Tell us your strong point and the challenging one.
Well, my strong points would be my talents. That's what I do as a profession and as a passion. And something that I would say that is very challenging would be the speech, which I'm currently working on.
Yeah, but you speak well. It's just a matter of relaxing and building the confidence. Language-wise, there are no issues there. Somebody, a very famous, came in here a few weeks ago and said that he's very invested. The Calypso Monarch, the Road March King, the Soca Monarch of St. Lucia. He spilled the beans, not us. He said that he wants there to be two monarchs at the end, that he will win. That is your better half. He said it on air that he's going to win the crown, the Calypso crown, and the Soca, and you're going to win the Carnival Queen. Does that make you, does that hearten you, or that puts pressure on you?
Both, but I'm looking forward to there being two crowns in the family this year.
Wow, you have that quote? You have that quote? Just for the persons, Desrell is in here and reveal that is in fact his girlfriend, and looking forward to having two crowns. He's very invested. You see a blushing, Marine? Blushing, two crowns in the family, as it were. And I know too that Desrell's family and everybody really are part of a powerful team. They're very well invested. And you feeling the support? You feeling?
It's very strong.
Right.
I don't know what I would do without them, but I'm very thankful.
Right, darling. So people try to guess your talent. Don't tell us, but we're guessing that you'll be blowing us away in every sense on the night the trumpet.
You can say that.
There'll be some of that at least. The rest we don't need to know. Yeah. I know it's happened in the past that some people are strong in areas, and because they find it too predictable and obvious, they change and don't play to the strengths. That has happened on at least 3 occasions I remember, and to their detriment. So we want to be surprised on the night. So we won't ask you, Miss Republican Board, what you're doing for your talent. We're coming back with the Carnival Queens after the break. Maureen has to do her check, but people are loving the discussion. We're coming back after the break with Miss Republican Board and Miss Export St. Lucia.
Thank you, Teddy. Teddy, you tied me up. It's 9 o'clock nonetheless. It's 9 o'clock, and it's the time check is made possible with the compliments of Farron's Ice Cream.
Special something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor, I gotta have Farron's Ice Cream.
I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's Ice Cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat-free yogurt I need.
Farron's Ice Cream.
Farron's Ice Cream.
It's so delicious. Farron's Ice Cream. Farron's tastes so good. Farron's Ice Cream. Oh, I got
ice cream, bringing back delicious memories.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Shot. Carnival costumes, yeah, we giving out 4 plus 1,000 cash. Tell me who want more. Tap, tap, tap to the Vaval. Win big, have a ball. Tap, tap, don't you stall. First National, got it all. Sign up online or visit a branch today. Get your credit card June 30, don't delay. Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No package too big, too small. Cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
You thought it was a one-time thing? Well, Soca Stars is back again! The hottest stage for up-and-coming Soca Stars with live vibes, pure energy, and fans to turn up the heat! Soca Stars, get ready! The grand prize is $5,000 cash and a $10,000 production package! Register now to compete! Sign up early at peterbear.com or come in early at the venue. This is your shot at stardom.
RCI 101 number 1. We love Carnival.
Welcome back. Vaval Central. When your Carnival Queen contestants stand, that means they mean serious business. They're ready now for the questions. They're ready. Miss Republic on board. I'm told that the voting has started for People's Choice.
Yes, it has.
How can they vote? Where can they vote?
So you vote on Instagram at the St. Lucia Carnival Queen page. You have to follow the page first off, and you have to like the picture of the person that you want to vote for People's Choice, and share the photo as well.
Right. And tell us, this Carnival Queen contest, you would have, you're a bright girl, you're an academic, and so you have your own views on pageants. The people have different views on it. How has your impression changed of it being just a flesh parade, a superficial contest, to now? You, the academic, be very honest. Your own appraisal of it now that you've been there for 2 months plus.
So previously, before entering the pageant, I did know some of the behind the scenes work involved in it, but it's something completely different when you're actually involved in the process. Not only do you have trainings that contribute to developing skills like public speaking, etiquette training, etc., but the journey itself helps you develop skills. When you're put under so much pressure, you have to learn discipline, exert discipline, determination, dedication. You have to work hard. You have to time management in this pageant is really a big thing. So it develops those skills along with the skills with the training that is was assigned to you, like the public speaking, etc. So for me, it has changed. I no longer see it as just beauty, makeup on stage, modeling in your nice clothes. I see it really as something that really helps you grow on all aspects, both personally and otherwise.
Yeah. What is your nervous segment? I know there have been people in the past who have not done Queen Show because they're terrified of swimsuits. Some will not go on stage and try talent. Some get nervous and a nervous wreck over the interview. Tell us, for you.
The segment I am probably the most nervous about is the talent, if I am being completely honest. I would hate to say it, but I do not consider myself to have a natural talent in terms of dancing or singing or acting. So I'm a bit nervous. I am confident, though, just to know that, because I know myself.
There's good
to know
nervous
that
energy too. That's good. The best performers have this nervous energy that helps them. The
Yes.
adrenaline.
I know that whenever I set my mind to do something, I execute it to my best. But there's still a bit of nerves in terms of, will I execute it the way that I am supposed to?
That's
But that
normal,
is just the one that I am a bit nervous of, just because I do not have a natural talent for any of these things.
And your great strength?
My in the pageant, the segment.
All? All the others?
I would say it's the swimsuit.
Wow. You hear that, Miss Dupa?
Yes, it is for me, because I have always been into modeling and fashion, and persons have complimented me and told me I have sort of a fierce walk.
Yeah.
So I am very excited for that part, because I know that I will deliver for that.
Tell
segment.
us of the support, your own sense of community. Your CV says you attended St. Joseph's Convent.
Yes.
Darlene went to comprehensive school via Ave Maria. You went to convent via Oleon
Yes.
Combined School. Tell us that community support. How important and integral has it been thus far?
First off, I want to shout out everyone from the Mabwea Valley. My community has really been rallying behind me from the announcement. It came as a surprise to most, and one comment that I get all the time is, persons never saw it in me, because I've always been very reserved and very shy. But nonetheless, everyone has been very supportive and very encouraging, and the amount of support that I am receiving from my people in the Mabwea Valley, it's honestly remarkable. And in terms of my academic school, St. Joseph's Convent, the teachers as well, the students who are currently there, they do not know me, because I left school in 2017. So persons who are there now do not know me, but the teachers, again, lots of support from the teachers. The same comments are being made that they did not see it in me, but everyone is just so supportive.
Yeah, and your bank, of course. I know they're rallying. I'm told
Definitely.
there are hundreds of tickets being bought by your bank to come. They're warning everyone that they're buying all the tickets.
Most definitely.
Which is a warning, by the way. Council will agree for me to remind them. Folks, Maureen, you hear me? Get your tickets. All tickets for all shows are available at the Cell and Steve's, the outlets. Please get your tickets. Don't come crying. To my phone, Maureen's phone, Tamara Gibson's phone afterwards. Get the tickets. The sponsors are going to buy lots of tickets, so don't wait till they're all done and the show is so loud to come crying about attending. Some people have the outfits but no ticket, and then they'll be left out. Please, remember I won them, Marina, to get it there. So tell us your final word before you go to Darlene to close. People and all society, young women now under scrutiny, they have issues, they're being attacked in some sense, they're being criticized, there are lots of psychological issues. Your word from your perspective as a sharp young woman to young women in St. Lucia throughout your country, your word of advice generally you'd have to them?
A word of advice generally to young women, it's to, one, believe in yourself. And I would say this time and time again, society has placed some sort of unwritten expectation of women in terms of what they're supposed to do, what professions are preferred for women, what professions they can, well, not really can or cannot do, but should and should not do. But I do not believe one's ability to succeed is based on their gender. I think it is based on your potential and how far you are willing to push yourself. So do not listen to the noise, my beautiful women out there. Believe in yourself and really do what you want to do. Pursue those dreams and those goals of yours.
Nice, well said. As we go to Darlene now to tell us of this. You need to be an advocate, they say, for music. Not many ladies go into that field. What does it do to you personally, emotionally, the involvement in music, playing an instrument, reading music? You read music, right?
I do.
Read music. Tell us how music has affected you as a person emotionally and so on.
Well, it really gives me a big safe space in every emotion, when I'm sad, when I'm mad, and when I'm happy. I just go to music, I take my trumpet, I start singing, I do my gigs. That alone allows me to embrace my individuality, embrace my talent, and I would advise any young person to own their talents and own what they can do, because you have to believe in yourself.
Do you have a favorite genre of music? What the music you prefer, you like most?
I love jazz. I also love
Interesting.
soca, but I love jazz.
That is interesting. That's deep. That's what many people your age like with jazz and music or not. They love jazz. How much of a carnival person have you been before this pageant?
Well, I haven't really been much of a carnival person. I only jumped carnival last year, and I really enjoyed it. I will definitely do it every year after that.
What band was that?
It was a promotional.
Okay.
So it wasn't with a band.
A promo, but you jumped nonetheless. Well, there's a promo owner nearby. She'll be mindful of that you you do promos and they go through. In your rehearsals, how have that been going, the preparation for the actual pageant? How intense has it been? What phase are you all at now?
Well, it's crunch time, so I have to be at the final phase. But it's really been a lot for me to, since I'm really new to this, it's really been a lot for me to take in. But I'm doing really well, I must say. But
Getting through. And that team at Export, the support has been there. How much better do you understand their work and their job? I'm told that there's a project you have to do to service the community. What's that project about?
my Queens for Change initiative.
Right.
Well, my Queens of Change initiative is entitled Sea Queens, where we're preserving legacy, empowering girls, and sustaining St. Lucia. And this focuses on the Prale women, sea moss farmers, and it aims to bridge the gap between those sea moss farmers and the young women of Prale to preserve that legacy of sea moss production and any products you can make from sea moss.
Okay, that's interesting. The sea moss is one of our big export products now.
Yes, it
as far
is.
as that is concerned. Has your alma mater reached out to you at all? Either Compre, Ave Maria, have they reached out? Are they part of your support team?
They are. They have even been part of my videos.
Okay. I did see a few. Your final pitch to your fans, there's voting going on for People's Choice and to the public generally before we go into the screen show.
My final pitch.
Yes, your final word to them.
Thank you to anyone who has supported me. I really appreciate you, and I'm here to give you my all and show you exactly who Darlene Francis really is and what she has to offer.
Yeah. So the question to both of you, is it a win at all costs? How important is winning that pageant? Well, you did say there were going to be two monarchs, so we know what your answer likes to do. How important to each of you is winning at all costs, or is it more than that?
It is very important. I don't think I cannot win. I have to win.
Wow. You see these quotes, Marie? Yeah.
Yes, it is very important to me, and that is something that I'm really taking seriously, and I just have to win.
Yeah. Have you been pressing the gym? Have you lost weight?
I
Added
have
weight
lost
to look more
a lot
like.
of weight. In a week, I lost 5 pounds steady.
Right.
But
So the gym was on diet, getting some work. And to Miss Republic on board, your final word, and all, tell us first how important is winning to you at all costs, and then your final word.
I would love to win. Most definitely, I would love to win. However, if I do not walk away with the crown, I will be completely fine with that, just because I have already won a battle that I was fighting for a very long time. That battle being Jeanette against her fear of putting herself out there, and just for me to overcome that fear and set foot on a stage in front of thousands and thousands of people, I'm already proud of myself for that. So
Well done, well said. And certainly, we keep being proud of the young ladies coming through here. You seem well prepared and well poised to go on to. How nervous were you doing this interview, Miss Republic? Be honest. Not ready?
on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say maybe a 4 out of 10. Just because, you know, there's the level of uncertainty with everything that you do.
Yeah.
So you never know what exactly is going to be thrown your way and how much you would be able to handle it. But 4 out of 10.
You seem well poised. 4 out of 10 level of nervousness. Not bad. That's enough nervous energy to carry you through. You're staying with us. The Lancelot is coming in a while to regale you ladies. We're going to King Beats, the DJ. Who's your favorite DJ in St. Lucia? King Beats, boy. You're ranking high. King Beats, I promoting you, boy. We going to King Beats and we're coming right through to Lancelot Island. So let's go, King Beats.
With the vibes, ice and fall in her eyes. Baby, not tell no lies. Tonight you want the prize, yeah. Victim, you so damn addicted. Girl, I insist cock it up. Stick it and wine like that. I said stick it and wine like that. Yeah, she got taste like that. That's why she got style like that. I wanna know your recipe. I want you share it there with me. Yeah, I have good memory. So don't be selfish, baby. Come on, share the flavor. Share the flavor.
All right, Teddy, we back.
So Lancelot doing photo shoot on our program, boy. Lila in the house. We need a full interview with Lila. We will touch this morning. Lila is important. The history, the thing. No, stand you. Lancelot. Somebody asked me, ask Lancelot about the big makeover. I don't know what the big Lance is smiling. You know what they're talking about. The makeover, the new Lance. Your female fans are asking me that. So this morning, what's the best way to introduce Sir Lancelot? He has two pretty ladies next to him. You have Hure?
Music.
Let's go, run.
Life. Celebration. Vaval Central, Lancelot in the building. MR, no kid. Put them up. Put them up right now. Put them up. 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 Put them up right now. Hey, Vaval Central, big up the queen to know. Let's go. So turn the vibe up. Up, 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 up. Turn everything up. Up, 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 up. Let me go. Turn up the volume, turn up the mic, turn up the speaker, turn up the hype. All together like a team, all hands up in the air and sing. Come let me party, party, party. Party like it's carnival day. Y'all know the dance? So we have to go from like this. If you're feeling happy, happy, happy. Ready? Well, let me hear somebody. Right? Right? That is it. That is it. All right. All right. Everybody here right now who feeling free.
Lancelot, no woman enjoying the thing, Marine.
Why did
Get up us again. That's nice.
Alright, so we gotta go from a little way. Yeah, man. Welcome to Vaval Central, you know. It's vibes in the room. All together, like a team, all hands up in the air and sing. Come let me party, party, party. Party like it's carnival day. If you're feeling happy, 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 well, let me hear some. You ready? This side. Yes, sir. Oops, you'll get it now. Yeah. 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 All right.
Lancelot is here, boy, the Carnival Queens out of the shell now. One time Consuelo. They feeling comfortable. We should play this song next time before the interview, man. Huh? Well done. Lancelot, you are foremost media personality. You are also producer. You are artist. You are now ambassador. Multiple role, multifaceted indeed. Tell us how you're combining all these.
Well, first of all, big up God.
Yeah.
Big up God. The blessing coming from above. And it just feels good to be here, honestly. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be so fortunate. And I just want to take the time out to just big up everybody who support me. It really started from here. The prodigal son has returned.
RCI,
you know what I
original.
mean? So
RCI.
big up, rest in peace, Pet Gibson. Big up the man Iowa. Big up yourself, Teddy. You know, big up McNaughton McLean. You know, all the people who really gave me the start and saw the potential in me. And I'm just happy to be here, full circle.
Lance, you've placed before. You did Hooray was a big one. Remember that beat? You're old enough. My band is the best. Remember that? My band is the best.
That was my first song. Yeah. Big up Red Unlimited. No, it was Red International at the time. So big up Taddy and the whole crew. Yeah.
Right, but if you look at that video now, you laugh at yourself.
I know, right?
When you thought you were big
artist.
Not. Lance, a regular in Soca Monarch. So you took a break. What propelled you to come back this year, Lance?
Just so.
Nice one. Nice one. Just so.
It's the best way I could answer. Yeah. Honestly, 11 years, I just felt like doing something just so. I linked up with Ezra just so.
Right.
We wanted a different kind of vibe. I wanted to kind of fuse our Lucian authenticity with a little bit of booyah. So I reached out to Little Boy, just so. I went to Corey, just so.
Right.
Then afterwards, I link up West Bank. West Bank actually in my intro is the one that's saying right now the place is just too small.
Okay.
So big up West Bank, just so. Yeah. And we was kind of scrambling, to try to get a name for the song. After we were in the studio just listening, and we just say, guys, let's call it just so, and just finish it. So here we are, just so.
Lance, you're well placed to assess the growth of our music, exportability, the growth in quality. One time they used to laugh at the quality of our recordings, remember?
Right.
The sound and quality is very good now. The industry where we place what we need to do to get our music out. Summarize for us how you assess where we at in the soca industry.
Definitely the demi segment has given us that identity that we've been looking for. I think prior to the demi segment, we are still just experimenting a bit with the sound, trying to have something that we can anchor off of and say that is ours. So it is here. The sound is here, but I just think that the support needs to meet the sound. And that's the only way that we can grow and take this thing to the next level.
Yeah. We certainly have material. We see the bouillon penetrating several markets, and we need to get our niche and get. We haven't had a big one exported in a while. We had Ricky T, Teddy Son, Shemi and them, Badin Bam Bam, the Frisians. So, but it's been a drought for a few years as it goes through.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Split in the Middle was really our last major viral moment.
A big one.
So yeah, we need something again to anchor that, and again, it's consistency. And we had to just flood the market.
The Denry segment now in a big way. There's a big show called The Vibes. There was a massive success last year. It's back again this year. Lance, the big question: do we go the way of competition? Some say they'll boost it, some say they'll kill it. For Denry segment, do we have their own competition? Do we leave them in the soca for now? Your take?
My take is that I just feel like the criteria needs to be adjusted if we're going in that direction. It's just to make the amendments on the criteria, because the music, certain things have evolved versus at the time that level of criteria has been used. So we need to make that amendment for the criteria so that I think we can party on the same level. But it's just to change the criteria. Yeah.
Your own participation this year, how is that going? Are you a little rusty still, or have you reconnected? According to the person, the new Lance, the makeover. I don't know what the person talking about, but they look like a big fan of the makeover Lance. The makeover. There has been a makeover.
The gym.
The gym. Okay.
I live in the gym. You could put a bed, fridge, everything. I just feel like with health, I'll just say this, to everybody listening right now. Forget everything else. You have two things in this lifespan that you have, which is time and health. And I want y'all to listen to me, okay? If anything you could learn from me is this. You have time and you have health. The more you invest in your health, the more time you will have. That's it.
That's it. You do that? Lance a lot always has interesting thoughts to share. Big man on the radio. A lot of respect for Lance as our foremost announcer. DJ 2 King Beats, not easy, Your youngsters still getting a chalet from him. The great Sir Lance a lot. A big man in entity and now an ambassador. Congrats, Lance, as a Carnival ambassador, SLTA and CPMC.
Big up Tommy and the whole crew. Mindy Harvard, much love, CPMC family. Rah!
Right. And we're going with Lance. The two ladies heard about Just So. They want to feel it a little bit.
We have we'll give them a dance for it. Yeah?
Right.
So that'll be the Queen wave. So how the Queen does wave?
You practice the wave here.
So you see the part of the song where I say, give them the rhythm. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Should I show you? Yeah, man. Knock the tune, man. Let's go. Give me some volume. Volume. Tell them, si ou pas jaloux moun, levez la main, si ou pas jaloux moun, levez la main. Oh, me jealous of who? Forward, just so, die true. Me jealous of who? Forward, just so. Show them you're not bad mind and just levez la main. Who not bad mind? Now get to me faster. Just give me rhythm. Green wave. Alright, let's go to the verse now. Watch it. Why they boasting? Like they have the most thing. Always online, and if somebody think you they're posting. Too much yapping, like a dog they're barking. When you check it out, these people think you like asking who need this. Heck, Upani, yeah. Uni ish, meti mama la fe. Mamele, si ou ka gade mwen. Depi ou ka travay wè tout moun. Leve la main, mi jala sub who? Forwards. Just so. That ain't true. Mi jala sub who? Forwards. Just so. You ready? Queen wave. Queen wave, queen wave. Hey, yo, give me rhythm. Now, Ezra not there, so I have to sing Ezra part on the rhythm, eh? Alright, let me go. Yes, sir. Tous les jours, yo ka bla 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 bla. Yo awaje, yo ara ra ra ra. Spreading propaganda, get your tea agenda. Tell bad mind people I say sorti la. Uni this, e compagnie here. Uni ish, meti mama la fe. Mamele, si ou ka gade mwen. Depi ou ka travay wè tout moun. Leve la main, mi jala sub who? Forwards. Just so. That ain't true. Mi jala sub who? Forwards. Just so. Show them. Queen wave, queen wave. Leve la main. Leve la main. Who not bad mind? Now we get to them faster. Queen wave, queen wave. Yes, side. Vaval Central. No kids.
You sure you all didn't practice that before?
Hey,
you're trying
they have timing, you know. They have good timing.
Yeah. You're looking. Yeah, I suspect you all rehearsed that before. You know. Lance, a lot. Now you know you're coming back. You see the big performance area out there when we go into drive. The big. You have to come back for the big when you move outside there next week. The big area.
For sure. Once you welcome me there,
Lance, a lot. People enjoying it. The performance, the nice cameo you gave us this morning.
Yeah.
We, in fact, out of time, just enough time for Lila, Queen Lila, Miss Piton. We have to be nice to a big sponsor in the place to come through. Lance, thanks a lot for your insight. We have
happy out of time and not out of breath.
Now you're the gym pay, you know. The ladies, the public liking your parents, you'll look well poised to move on and go for a big. Just relax and keep the confidence going. You know, you have the qualities. People are very thrilled with the contestants this year. It will be so loud. Lance, you have your ticket. Oh, you're ambassador, so you're safe. You're inside. You're inside. We're going through. Maureen, somebody asked me, have you outfit yet?
Yes.
They want an inspo from you this year. What Maureen wearing? You try and follow that. So we're going. The fashion. I think Tamara Gibson, they calling for the prize. Look at sponsor there for the last we go. Maureen, you can't take part. You have to judge Maureen. You know you go win that. You know you go win that. The 5 best outfits at Queen Show. Okay, we on Mindy. We on the 10 best outfits at Queen Show getting a prize, right, Consuelo? 10 best. Well, you know the outfits. You can't give just 5. The 10 best outfits. Okay, Maureen disqualified. She's a judge. All right, we going. All right. Thanks, Lancelot. Thanks, ladies. Thanks again. Good luck and see you. And the young lady says she's going to win that crown. 2 monarchs. Thank you, lovely. Consuelo. Lance, thanks again. Yeah. Lila in the house. Lila Elwin needs no introduction. She is Madam Peter, we call her boy. So Lila's been there. She's a leader in the fusion band, Fusion Mass, right?
Correct.
Going through that, and she's born in Mass. Her family, I don't think give credentials like crazy. Her auntie, I don't know, everybody designing, Mass leaders. Her family all wrap around the Mass. She's a child of Mass. Lila, tell us, you mostly have a Piton Soca stars.
That is correct.
It's big again this year. What's the song King Beats? The Indiscreet, they're fighting for my biscuit. Every year they have one, boy.
Listen.
I like that one. The Indiscreet, they're fighting for my biscuit. What are you talking about in that song, King Beats? You know? A biscuit. Where you going next? Where's the next stop?
Next stop is the semi-finals on Jeremy Street.
That's we there already, boy?
Yep, we are there. We only had 4 preliminaries this year. We wanted to ensure that, one, we are early enough to start the party for Carnival, but we don't want to clash with national events. Yeah. We want everybody to have a good time, so Peter Soca Stars is something on the calendar for everybody. Teddy, I see you had 1 yet.
But you tell me you hold on for semis and finals.
Okay, just check it. Just check it.
Semis and finals.
Just
I miss
check it.
Rose Medina was crazy. Were you at Rose Medina?
Rose Medina
Were you at Rose
was
Medina?
insane. I was there.
Uh-huh.
I was there. Tell me how am I not going to be there?
Right.
Rose Medina was insane. Beats could tell you, listen, hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
But Biscuit is the favorite, right, so far?
Boy,
They have
a few solid ones. I mean, the whole goal of Soca Stars was really to give a lot of artists who may not be as strong or as developed to make it to the national platform, the avenue to develop that talent. So it serves two purposes. It gives us the fun stuff outside of the national competition that has its place.
Right.
And it also gives these new artists a platform and an audience, because you can only get better with actually doing the thing. So it's amazing to see, especially last year when we brought it back, to see some of the artists from preliminaries to finals, to see how their confidence grow, how their stage presence develop. It's absolutely amazing, and the Peter brand is really excited to be supporting St. Lucian music.
Yeah, I mean the impact last year of songs like Remote was really through the roof. It permeated the whole carnival, not just.
Listen. I was telling somebody I went to Panama a couple weeks ago, and one of the Peter Soca Stars songs was actually playing there, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Outside of Remote, we've been working with him, and we have some really great stuff coming out close to the finals to really support him.
Right.
But he has had an amazing run and has new music lined up to continue that with that 2025 title. So Peter Soca Stars is not a title just on paper. We're really looking to support the artists, and it gives them the avenue to really propel their career forward. With other artists who may not have made it as far as the finals, Crack Money is a good example. He was able to link up with Shemi J, and they have their own song, and he really developed. He's back again in the competition. So though they didn't make it, a lot of the artists are really thankful for the exposure. Big up Shemi J in coaching, mentoring, really helping Remote, and will be there to help the 2026 Peter Soca Star.
Yeah, the exposure has been fantastic.
Yeah, man.
The fact it went over into the national carnival is
sure.
important. I noticed you added some cash to last year was a recording contract. You have
Correct, yes.
recording contract plus cash this year?
Correct, yes. So we modified it a little bit because cash is important. We want to also help them on a personal development level. So we are taking control of it by helping them with the production process, giving them a boost, connecting to the right people, but also giving them a personal prize, because we recognize some of them want to do other things that they only can do, we can't do. So that's why we modified it a little bit.
I think that's fair and progressive.
Of course.
From my perception, it really aligns with Piton, the grassroots, what Piton represents.
Correct. Which was when we decided to the communities that we decided to have the preliminaries. That was a lot of the thinking. Some can say a lot of carnival is saturated into the 2 weeks and saturated into a lot of locations.
Right.
So we wanted to take it out. Or to RCI, when you guys used to have party in the yard, it was a free lime, come together and really start carnival early. That was the intention of Peter Soca Stars, to bring it back. One of the events they had last weekend, the Cooler Fete, it's nice to see carnival going back to its start in June and giving back everything. Do you know the dress up party, the premium fete have its place, but the other things also has its place.
And also the early momentum. The last few years, I find you waiting till the last 2 weeks to get vibe.
Correct.
I made a point that the clock out here, big song, but it's only really connected at Soca Semis. That's late and deep in the carnival. So Soca Stars has come on board since then, and along with that, CPMC has the Do Road, and you're working well. Lots of efforts.
Yes, the collaboration was really great, and I think that helped the Monrepo edition as well. But the intention is, like you said, remember years ago we going Cooler Fete in June, we starting the party early. So it's nice to see that Peter was able to contribute that. CPMC efforts have been excellent, working alongside not only the Peter brand but the Desperado brand as well, and we were able to tie in and really give back to the community, give back to the music, really be authentically part of St. Lucia Carnival.
And I see not your brand but your company contributing another brand to the Junior Carnival.
Yes,
is also important.
Peter Malta for sure, because the kids, that's the next generation. We need to empower them, we need to give them that platform. And listen, I wasn't present this year, I went last year, but watching the stream and watching these little kids, I don't think I could do that. So kudos to them, and Peter Malt is definitely happy to support the Junior Carnival.
Yeah, I made the point that I was involved in Carnival then back for 1995 or so. Peter Foundation, when sponsorship, that big word, that big name, Peter started it, Before that, when Peter gave up, I think about $60,000, the first big check. Before that, the best of Cable and Wireless gave $5,000.
Yeah,
Carnival didn't enjoy it. Sponsorship wasn't a word.
It
wasn't
was
a
not.
word.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Peter started it in a big way, and they've maintained it. Kudos to the brewery and to Peter.
Definitely. The financial contribution is a big part, but we also want to do the legwork, the hard work, the brunt work to do it, because signing a check is easy. It's really empowering every component from not just pretty mass, because Monday and Tuesday is the climax of the event. Yeah. There's so much work that goes into getting to that point. Yeah, for sure.
Done. Final words?
Final
Lila?
words, guys. We need your support. The Rosemadine's episode is not out yet. Bear with us. It was so much. But once that is out, we need you guys to vote to push through your favorite contestants to the semifinals, which is on Jeremy Street. Guys, it is a free event. Come out, come and have a good time. Peter on special. And then after that, if you're not able to make Jeremy Streets, then you could definitely make the finals. We're heading to Viewfort in the next week, next Friday, the home of remote. So it's apt to host it there. So head on to social media, Peter Bear, the website.
Where in Viewfort, where?
In Magic Grounds.
Magic Grounds. Okay,
right. So it's a proper show. So it's not only the competition. We have a few artists lined up for you. Drinks are on special. Bring your friends. Come and have a good time on Peter. All right. I'm inviting everybody. Your support is necessary. Hit us up on TikTok, Peter Soca Stars. And we're looking forward to you cheering on your favorites.
And King Beats in the house.
King Beats is our resident guy. So, Maureen, I hope King Big's giving you all the new music.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. The fire. I heard you singing Fighting for a Biscuit. All right.
That's my song. That's my Soca Stars road match.
Yeah, man, for
She
sure.
Indiscreet, she fighting for a biscuit.
I think we need a Soca Stars road match for National Carnival.
Yeah, it's not
the
clean.
Okay,
but
okay. Are you okay?
Okay, not okay.
Listen,
okay.
That's a powerful PSA considering the times that we live in. You know,
okay to okay.
The Soca Stars are more social commentary than the Calypso. It's rivaling.
I hear you, Lila. Clearly, I stick in my biscuit. Thank you, Lila. You'll be back again. Lila starts on the carnival and keep contributing in all the ways that you do beyond Peter, your fusion mass, and so a genuine lover of mass, Lila Elwin. Good morning. Thank you. And tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Maureen?
Absolutely.
We on. The Madam Chair, Tamara Gibson, is the guest tomorrow on Vaval Central. We have a lot to discuss with her and find out about the carnival and its direction.
Absolutely.
We're back! Vaval Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of carnival. Vaval Central! Yeah! Vaval Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and TRCI. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vaval Central! Yeah!
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
The 2026 Calypso quarterfinals are here. South Calypso Tent takes the stage Saturday, June 13th, followed by Fire One. On Wednesday, June 17th, KPT. On Thursday, June 18th, and TOT. On Saturday, June 20th, National Cultural Center, 8:30 p.m. Admission is only $25. Who will advance to the semi-finals? Come out and witness the battle. This event is licensed by Echo and brought to you by the CMMC.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with
Enjoy Creamy Novelties Ice Cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Shot. Carnival costumes, yeah, we giving out 4 plus 1,000 cash. Tell me who want more. Tap, tap, tap to the Vaval. Win big, have a ball. Tap, tap, don't you stall. First National, got it all. Sign up online or visit the branch today. Get your credit card June 30, don't delay.
10 years ago, to promote a healthier lifestyle, NIC led an initiative that encouraged employees to lace up their sneakers and come to work. This year, on June 24, we're doing it all again and asking you and your team to get in on the action as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of National Sneaker Day. Get ready to swap your heels and work shoes with your favorite sneakers to go the